Hi everybody, this is Shariar and you're watching All of Your Business. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the major topics that are going to affect Pakistan, including oil prices and LNG prices with our guest, Mr. Mitab Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum assalam.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Sir, my first question to you is that LPG Association has assured in the earlier that there's sufficient gas stocks to meet the demand, but now with the latest report says that government has issued a warning regarding limited stock of LNG. So, sir, where are we going?
Actually, the LPG Association has issued a statement whereby they have stated that there is no need of panic buying from the consumers.
Right.
You are absolutely right that they are saying and they are claiming that they possess sufficient stocks
Right.
to meet the demand of the consumers. But on the other side, on LNG front, there are reports that Pakistan can fulfill its requirements till mid of next month, April.
Mm.
So, and they are going to uh, buy the LNG through alternate routes. For instance, from the Central Asian republics, it is under consideration to have a spot buying from Azerbaijan, but it will be expensive. And if we are going to provide expensive LNG to the power sector, it will also result into increasing the electricity prices. So on one side, the LNG increased buying will result into increasing the domestic prices of the gas. And on the other side, there will be pressure on the power sector to increase the electricity prices on account of monthly fuel adjustment or quarterly tariff
Right.
adjustments. So it is hard time for Pakistan because we are going a really, really challenging situation to cope with the rising prices of fuel, which is being imported from the mainly from the Gulf region and other
Mm.
parts of the world.
Sir, do you think we are going to face shortage of gas?
Uh, we have projected that till April, mid of
Mm.
April, there will be no shortages. But after that, if there is no alternate routes, or there are two options. We will have to buy an expensive RLNG, spot buying.
Mm.
And another is that we may face the shortages. But it is almost a 1 month period, and it is hoped that we are going to explore all available options in order to ensure the smooth supply. And it is also hoped that the Strait of Hormuz is also going to be opened, but it depends on the overall situation of the war going on in that region. But RLNG is a major part of problem because Qatar has already blocked its LNG export to Pakistan. So on LNG fronts, we are facing really problem.
Right. Sir, do you think if Strait of Hormuz opens very soon, we are going to see drop in the prices of petroleum?
If the situation normalize, then the prices will decrease. But it is very hard to predict that what's going to happen because until and unless this Strait of Hormuz becomes a normal route, then of course the prices will decrease. But
Mm.
if situation remains tense, prices will go up.
Mm.
So it will remain fluctuating in next few days period. And if the situation normalize, then we can see that the prices will reduce.
Having said that, sir, experts have warned that oil shock, the rising high oil prices, may cost Pakistan's 1% of the GDP.
Yes, it's very shocking.
Sorry, actually, it's
But five,
1.5%. Yeah.
they have predicted that it's going to cause a negative effect of 1.5% of GDP. It's huge
It's huge.
because it will result into escalation into the current account deficit. Our import bill is going up. Our trade deficit will widen. It will widen our
Hmm.
current account deficit. It will also have a negative impact on our remittances, which is the backbone of Pakistan's economy. Because 55% remittances are routed from the Gulf region.
Absolutely.
And if there are disruptions in the Gulf region, there is a war in the Gulf region, it's going to face a major impact and hit. Pakistan is projecting that it's going to receive $42 billion remittances. On average, we have seen more than $3 billion remittances in last 8 months period. But now it's a challenge for Pakistan. And as we have seen that Dr. Hafiz Pasha is predicting that it's going to cause 1.5% GDP. It means that Pakistan's economy is going to hover around in the same range which we have achieved in the last financial year. It means that there will be no more job opportunities. Poverty, which had increased, is going to worsen further. So it is whatever we have achieved on the macroeconomic front in last 2 years period under the IMF program, it has gone into a risky path. It's not a good news for Pakistan.
Right. But fingers crossed, sir.
Of course.
So, having said that, domestic cotton prices have also surged amid the suspensions of the imports. This global war going on, the Gulf in the Middle East crisis.
Mainly because we have we couldn't achieve the desired cotton production in Pakistan. So our reliance was on increased imports. And when there is a suspension of imports, it will also result into increasing the prices of cotton in the country. So what will result? The result will be that we are going to be non-competitive in the international market on the textile front. So that's why I was saying that it's not a good omen for Pakistan's economy because we have achieved macroeconomic stabilization because of the hard earned last 3 year gains. Now, with this war, this momentum is going to break. And there is a need that we all already pursuing at the diplomatic level to pursue all parties to sit on the negotiating table and have a settlement amicably in a peaceful manner because it's going to hurt our economy in a big way. So on one side we are in the IMF program, on the other side this war has multiplied our challenges.
And sir, do you think it's going to stop anytime?
Hope so, because it's very hard to predict anything about Donald Trump.
Absolutely, absolutely, sir. Sir, the last topic that which is very my personal favorite one, that is China's economy has showed stronger start to 2026, but the global war might affect that too.
Actually, the Chinese economy has reached to its saturation point, but they are still exploring ways and means to ensure higher productivity, and that's why in first 2 months of their starting financial year, they have achieved productivity of more than 6.2%. So they are inching towards a higher growth trajectory. But we have seen in the past that their growth remained in the double digit for the last 10 to 15 years period. But again, they are on the way of achieving higher growth. Of course, this fuel disruption is going to hit them, but they are also trying to ensure smooth supply of fuel through Strait of Hormuz, and there some ships have been allowed by the Iranian side. But overall, their BRI, Belt and Road Initiative, aims to ensure spending spree in order to ensure higher growth trajectory for China, because world is trying to portray India as the leading in the Asia, but still China is achieving higher growth, and uh, it's considered as the leading role in this part of the world.
Right, right. Thank you so much, sir.
Always welcome.
That was all for today. If you want us to talk more about your favorite topics about economy, do let us know in the comments. Till then, keep watching All of Your Business. This is Shariar signing off.